Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a tutorial on this eye look. I used the Mint to Be and Lilac Alot palettes to create this eye look. This is what I ended up with. So if you guys want to see how I created this eye look, just keep on watching. Today I'm going to do a look with the Colourpop Mint to Be and the Lilac Alot. I've seen a few people do this. I'm not the first. So I'm not claiming to be the first, but I'm going to do a look today, see what I can come up with. I saw a few different ways people have used this. So I'm going to try these two together, which I have not done yet. So that's exciting. So I'm going to start with my face. So I'm going to go in with my lotion from Alot. It's just a daily moisturizer. Gotta keep hydrated, especially when you wash yourself way too much and you wash everything way too much. Yeah, this is just their daily hydration moisturizer. I'm gonna use some serum today. This is also hydrating serum from Alot. The extra hydrated. I'm not like super dry right now or anything. I actually have like combo skin. I'm gonna start with my concealer, and it's the e.l.f. e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. Like I said, ignore the noises. Ignore the noises in the background. That's my rabbit Cookie. He has some breathing issues. He's okay, don't worry. He just sounds like that all the time. He's fine, he's fine. It's okay, baby. So I'm just going to blend that in. My eye. Maybe I should move him. Oh, I hate moving him. Blend that in, blend that in. So I haven't been using primer, but I think I'm going to use primer today. I'm going to use the Milani eyeshadow primer. Just put that on my lid. I'm going to go on my favorite crease brush, the BH Cosmetics V5 brush. And I think I'm going to go into, I think I want to do like a grayish green versus like a really bright mint. So I'm going to go with Dement, which is this shade right here first. I'm just going to start building that in the crease. Build it up and get a lot on the brush. A little bit more on there. It's not super pigmented. But I'm going to go in with that darker shade afterwards, and that's okay. So that's the Dement shade. So then I'm going to go into Chill Factor on that same brush, this shade down here. And I'm just going to go on the outer V. The outer portion of the eye, just to give some more dimension. I'll add some more once I put the purple on as well, but get there. Okay, now I'm going to go in just to clean it up a bit with my Wet n Wild Brulee shade on one of my AOA E141 brushes. I'm just going to go over my brow bone area just to blend it in a bit. It's like a matte bone shade. And a little bit on the inner corners just to blend the shadows into the skin better. Okay. Then I'm going to do a half cut crease using my NYX Potted Concealer in the shade Porcelain. This is what it looks like. Okay. This is the F16 brush from AOA. I'm just going to cut the crease. So on top of my cut crease, I'm gonna do, I think I want to do Cloud 9 because it's like a really pretty pinky purple. It's this shade here. It's like a nice duochrome effect. So I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush. I have this one from my Naked palette. It's really old. I'm gonna go in with this flat shader brush from the Naked palette into Cloud. Oh, it's called Cloud. It's called Cloud, not Cloud 9. I don't know if I said it was Cloud 9. It's called Cloud. Doesn't seem to want to stick. Okay, we're gonna go in with some spray. Wet this a little bit, that should help. And I just have Mario Badescu spray. This one's the Alot, and it's almost empty. I use this to spray my shadows because it doesn't spray well on the face anymore. It's almost empty. I think I'm gonna go on my finger. Not quite. There we go. Shows I'm much better with the finger. So I'm just gonna go back in briefly with the green shade. Then I'm gonna use Wake Me, which is the shade right below it, on the outer portion between the green and the lighter pinky purple. So we're gonna go in with Wake Me. Spritz that a little. So I'm just gonna go back in with my finger in those two shades so I can brighten up the look a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna do the other eye real quick off camera, and then I'll come back to finish up the look. I'm gonna go back in with Chill Factor, the darker green shade, just to darken up the outer corners. And do that on the other eye as well. I'm going to go in a little bit with Iffy, and I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to go in with Iffy on this V15 smaller brush. Just on the outer portion. So that's what it's looking like so far. So I'm going to go back in with, I think I'm going to do something a little brighter and go in with Ice Cold on the lower lash line. Just to add a little bit more of that green. Then I'm going to go back in with Chill Factor only in the outer portions of that lower lash line. And I'm using this small brush. There's no name on it. This is what I use for the lower lash line. It doesn't have a name. So I'm gonna do my liner off camera, and then we'll come back for the inner corner highlight. So now that my brows, my eyelashes, and my eyeliner are done, we're gonna go in with this Power Pencil from BH Cosmetics in the shade Teal. I can open it. And do this on my waterline. And then I'm going to go in with Cloud again, shade here, in my inner corner and brow bone with the BH Cosmetics V20 brush. And do a little bit on my finger too, just to brighten it up a bit. Spruce it up. And then a little bit on the brow bone. Not a lot. So I'm gonna zoom you guys out. We're gonna work on the rest of the face. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Like this. I'm just gonna dab that mostly on my T-zone. And then I think I'm gonna do just foundation today and no concealer. My skin's pretty good. I'm gonna do light layer foundation. So I have, I'm gonna use this one. This was on clearance. It's a CoverGirl foundation in the shade Porcelain. It's their Comfort Matte, which is fine for me because I have combination skin. It's a little bit yellow, but it doesn't look too off once it's blended in. I'm just gonna take my Shop Miss A sponge and blend it in. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder just under my eyes. And I'm gonna take an e.l.f. tapered brush. Just under the eyes and along the forehead and the chin a little bit. No, just to brighten. And then I'm gonna go in with my Colourpop No Filter Pressed Powder in Light. I got a good amount of pan on there. And then I'm using the V1 brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna go in and set my face. A little bit on my forehead, down the nose. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, since this is like a cooler tone look, I have a cool tone bronzer. This is from Colourpop. I just have pan on it. It's the shade Spectacle. And I'm going to go in with this Eco Tools fluffy brush just to diffuse that bronzer along my cheekbones and then my forehead and my chin. I like a very natural, diffused look. I don't contour, I just bronze. But I want it to look natural. Like I was out in the sun. A little bit on the nose. A little bit on the chin. A little bit on my forehead. Then I'm going to go back in with the powder brush just to blend it out because I put a little bit too much on the forehead. Okay. And then I'm going to go in. I have the shade Dreamscape from this palette from Colourpop. And I'm going to go in and just use that on my nose. A little bit of my Cupid's bow. Do a tad in the inner corners. And blend that out with an e.l.f. complexion brush. And then I'm going to do blush. I'm going to use my Milani Romantic Rose. Like this with one of my Real Techniques blush brushes. So I go in pretty hard. I go in pretty rough, but then I tap it off. And I like to concentrate a little bit where the bronzer is pretty much, and a little bit towards the cheeks. Not too much because I don't like to look too red or too blushed. But I like to look, you know, alive. So once that blush is laid down, I'm going to go in with one of my e.l.f. complexion brushes and just blend that out. And I just do circular motions, blending upwards. Okay. For a highlighter, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild, what's it called? Written in the Stars. It's the loose highlighter from the Zodiac collection. And I'm going in with one of my F19 brushes from Shop Miss A, their AOA line. Tap that in a little bit with my fingers because it is a loose product. Then I'm going to go in with this Shea Moisture Fruit Infusion Coconut Water Lip Balm. I'm just going to put this all over my lips to prepare for my lipstick. I'm going to go in with my Ella Mila Aim to Please liquid lipstick. I think it's a Velvet Matte liquid lipstick. Blot a little bit. I'm going to go in with my Mario Badescu facial spray, the rose water one. And then I'm just going to pat my face. It's dry. Fix the hair a little bit so it's not so crazy. Zoom you guys in so you can see the eye look again. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and this look, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.